or Earl, FlipFlopaneer.com. When I first heard about NameCheap, it was for domain name registration. But NameCheap is also a reliable web hosting for WordPress company. In this video, I'm going to give you a review and tutorial of the NameCheap domain registration and web hosting system, including features and pricing. Now, if you're new to this channel, I invite you to drop anchor, hit the subscribe button, click the bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. Let's set up a website using NameCheap web hosting and domain registration. Right, NameCheap web hosting and domain name registration, all in one company. The link that I've provided will take you to this particular page that'll talk about their package special that includes their shared hosting and the .com domains or other selected domains, including the .store, .online, or .site. So as you go through this particular setup, what it will do is that you will select the web hosting plan. You will associate it with a domain name. You'll be able to register the domain name and then do a confirmation of that package being put together. So the first step is selecting a web hosting plan, and they do have a number of web hosting plans that are here. They do have their Stellar plan, which is your 20 gigabytes of web storage. 3 websites can be set up. And then there are some top-level domains that can be associated with this particular site. When they look at the Stellar Plus, it does also include the .com, the .co. It is an unlimited number of websites that you get. It also has an auto backup system, so an upgrade over the system that you have on the Stellar. The Stellar Business is 50 gigabytes of storage. It also has the cloud storage that's associated with it. I'm going to go ahead and select the Stellar Plus, which will work out to be $29.28 per year. Okay, I went ahead and selected the web hosting. Now it wants to associate a domain name with this. And by registering your .com domain name at the same time, you're going to be at $5.48 for the domain, which is much less than a lot of other registers. If you go ahead and do a .site, then this particular one would be a free. I do have a .site that I would like to register, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as part of this setup. So I'm going to enter that in and select it. And it goes through and looks for whether or not this domain name is available as part of this. The site is available. The domain name is available. By doing it this way, it'll be free. The renewal of the .site is going to be at $17.88 per year, but that won't come until a 12-month basis. So now I'm going to continue on to the hosting. So here we have together our entire package, which is the hosting that we selected, the domain name that's included, and we'll be able to have this bundle for $29.28. If we want to make an adjustment by changing the hosting or changing the domain, we would be able to do that right here. We can go ahead and add this to our cart. One of the things that I like to point out about NameCheap, so I'm going to scroll through some of the features, is it does have the free WhoIsGuard that will protect your domain name registration so that spammers won't see your information as to you registering a particular domain. You are going to get as well a free SSL secure socket layer connection. There will be a website builder, but we're going to go ahead and utilize WordPress for our sites, and there is the email that's included. So it's a great package between the web hosting that you need and the domain name. So I'm back up to my package. I'm going to go ahead and confirm my package, hit add to cart so that I can go ahead and do a checkout on this system. So let's go ahead and do some confirmations here on the shopping cart. I do have the domain name registration that's included in this. It does have an ICANN fee that's involved with this so that it's registered with the international domain registration. My who is included, so I have that. That will be free to have it enabled. And then also my Stellar Plus, the hosting system that I have being hosted in a US data center, is completely included in this. So I do have all of that information. I don't need to include the website builder or the additional web hosting. The SSL was already included. Everything that I need is already here within the package. So I'm going to go ahead and click the confirm order. It's at this point in the system that it's going to ask me to create an account. I'm going to go ahead, create the account, do the payment, and then I'm going to be back with you as soon as I complete those steps of the process. So I went ahead and checked out, did my emails, did my verification of my account, logged into my account, and came back over here to the dashboard section of my account. And now I'm going to go underneath the apps. And when I go under my apps, I have my easy WordPress that I'm able to set up. So let's go ahead and set this up, associate it with the domain name, and get our website up and running. Okay, so it's letting me know that I did check out. I have one website that's available to set up, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up with WordPress. Now, when I go to set up the website, it's asking me, is the domain name set up actually here, or do I have to do a temporary domain because my domain is over at another provider? And because it's at another provider, I would have to do the association with my domain name server. But I went ahead and did the bundle, so my domain name is included here already at NameCheap. Okay, so my website's going to be live here, and I'm just going to go ahead and create the WordPress website. As I've mentioned in other videos, back in the day with provisioning, you used to have to click this button and then wait a couple hours for your WordPress to be set up, or you would get FTP information that you would have to upload and then do the installation of WordPress. Here it's all taken care of for you behind the scenes. So here it's letting me know that my WordPress credentials have been emailed to me. I do have the website that is up and running. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the website, and we'll get the setup of the dashboard for WordPress and see the information. It's already letting me know that this is set up for 5.4.1, the latest version. It has the information, it has my domain name associated with it. We haven't set up the SSL certificate yet. That would be one of the steps that we would do. But it shows that it is all configured here. When I want to get to the dashboard, I can go right ahead and do this. I'm going to launch it in another window, and that's going to be the admin for my WordPress login. Okay, if I were to try the admin right now and get to the configuration and be able to get to the dashboard, it's going to give me an error because it's letting me know that it takes a period of time for this domain name to get associated and for the domain name servers to point so that it knows, the web knows, that when I'm sitting here in Florida, it's going to go to try to find the server. It has to be able to find the treasure map site that we have here. And when I click the admin, as of right now, it's just going to a 404, a page not found error. So I went ahead and hit pause for, it was really about 70 seconds. And then being impatient, I went ahead and tried the dashboard again. Went over to the new page, and I have the information set up. Here is my WordPress dashboard. You're going to become very familiar with this no matter what hosting service you use. It's going to have the information on here. I'm going to go ahead and also click so that we can visit the website. It did not give me the option of setting up a theme. It just put a base theme on this particular site. So let's go ahead and go over and take a look at it. All right, so the page has loaded. This is the website. As I like to say, congratulations, you have created the ugliest web page ever. but not to fret as we go through the steps. We're going to make the changes to the layout here within the dashboard, but we are also going to apply themes. And then as we go through additional steps in the FlipFlopaneer treasure map, you're going to see how you can install your landing pages, your page builder, your themes. But for less than $30 and in less than about 10 minutes, 15 minutes running time, we have a WordPress site up and running on NameCheap. There are a number of alternatives. There's a number of options, but this shows you how to go through this step by step on NameCheap. There is absolutely no reason in your internet marketing and affiliate marketing pursuits for you to get hung up on step one. 10, 12 minutes, you can be up and running with a blog site, with a website, with a domain. In this particular case, the domain name was free. I have a total outlay of less than $30, and I'm up and running on NameCheap. So there you go. You're set on NameCheap. We've gone through the steps. We showed you the options of registering a domain name, getting your web hosting, getting your easy WordPress up and running. We actually have the site up and going in less than about 12 minutes total for less than $30 for the year. So I want to thank you in advance for taking a moment to leave a comment down below and for pressing the like button. You can find out more information about this topic or other internet marketing and affiliate marketing topics, including alternatives to NameCheap. If you want to look at those, not a problem whatsoever. You can also find information on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. I'm going to see you on the next video.